for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, settle in. We've got a good one coming your way. It's the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs, the champions of the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. At the end of the night, one team lifts the Lombardi Trophy. Who's it going to be? Thanks for having us one last time. This season, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and Greg, the big question surrounds the AFC champion. The Chiefs, they are back in the big game for the fourth consecutive year. They won Super Bowl 57 and 58, lost last year to Philadelphia. How do they cap it off with a third Super Bowl in 4 years here tonight?
Well, I'll tell you, it's just quite remarkable that year in and year out, in a league like the NFL, Mike, that just prides itself on parity, the entire league is set up to prevent dynasties, to prevent this exact situation that we have with the Chiefs from happening. But here they are again, disappointing, underwhelming performance last year against Philadelphia. They're going to have to play a lot better here if they want to make it 3 at the last 4.
Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. That's good.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's complete to Rice. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Seventh play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. This will not do the
for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, Ridley, yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a third and long ahead. Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Dallas Flowers deep to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. He'll push forward for about a yard. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
From the
second
22
and
now, here's second and 8.
Get set. Get set. Ready, cheese. Let's up. Yellow.
Throwing is Purdy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. That's picked up by the Chiefs. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Purdy going to give this to Guerrero. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard
Ball on the
gain.
36 now. Here's second down and 9. They'll go again with Guerrero. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
22 yards.
His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now the rookie out of Oregon, Jordan James. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They keep it on the ground with James. And he's in. What a drive. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
14. Chiefs 7.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Short throw taken by Pitts. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Second and inches.
At the 29-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Bernardo Green there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard
From the
line.
33, here's 2nd down and 7. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. 2nd down, they need 7. Throwing is Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here, we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Mahomes back. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 38 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll get this to Pitts once more. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return is Dallas Fowler. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get set. Ready? Go. Up.
Play action now. Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 38 yards.
Outside. Yellow. Right around set. Up.
We'll go play action. Purdy. This is intercepted. He gets free. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with James. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain. So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Watkins motioning over. On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? Something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Big Martin is there to bring him down.
4 yards.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At a 24-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. Rolling to the left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On third down, Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. from the 46. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a run with Hunt. He'll get this to about midfield. Bernardo Green there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Yellow.
Patrick to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bernardo Green. And the Niners will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession? This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. One more time, it's Gorenda. Room to run at the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers. They'll go play action with Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Gorenda. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Get set. Go, go. 18. Watch out. Get.
Now whistles here, and a penalty if somebody moved early up front. Kittle is the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
That's a gain of 6.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Now Purdy. That is George Hill. Touchdown. 49ers. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming. They knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
Attack, attack! Yellow!
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down.
Hero 15!
Here's Mahomes. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think if you fail on that fourth down, you give the ball to your opponent. All they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the fourth quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Yellow, yellow!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color.
Mahomes now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Hufford very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Yellow. 180. Attack. Yellow. 15. Attack.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Yellow. 15. 180. 15.
Now Mahomes. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second and 3.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Over the middle to Kittle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
18. Watch out.
They'll drop to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Jacob Halleck, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And for that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Here's first down. Watkins motioning over. They'll run here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Get set. Yellow. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
On second down, Purdy. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down. Third down, Purdy. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete, but hold on. There is a flag down. Let's see what we've got. It is a huge roll of the dice. 2-point conversion to decide the Super Bowl.
21. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll get in. An incredible gutsy call. Pays off. They've taken the lead by 1. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
I don't need to. I've got Louis.
Throwing is Mahomes. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time Stadium, the San Francisco 49ers, for the 6th time, are Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the San Francisco 49ers, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson,